lot of things about snowing that...
Lockdown means it's impossible to hold these sessions in real life, but this equine therapy centre is doing its best to stay connected to their young clients.
We know from the young people that we currently work with, and also from an influx of emails and calls from new young people, that behind closed doors young people are struggling with their mental health.
Rosie and her team fear that a mental health crisis is unfolding. Whilst their remote sessions won't be as effective, the aim is to prevent the well-being of the young people from deteriorating under lockdown. Each year, around 300 vulnerable young people rely on the mental health and education support provided by the staff and horses here at this centre. But due to the Covid-19 outbreak, the centre is now facing the reality of having to close for the foreseeable future.
The main threat we're facing is the challenge of covering the costs of staying here, so paying for our rent and paying for the upkeep of our horses. We are a London-based charity and we predominantly cater for young people from urban environments. That means that we have to be located in an easily accessible place for those young people, so we're near a tube station. That means our rent is really high and the costs of hay, feed, bedding for our horses is all a lot higher than at any other stables.
They run both educational and therapy programmes, and for the majority of the young participants, this is the only service they engage with.
They can't sit in a classroom, they won't sit in a room with a psychologist. They need to be outside, they need to be engaging with the animals, and that's what starts their journey back to reconnecting with other people. So without that, those young people will be lost to the system.
Research by the National Youth Agency found that following school closures and with limited access to support, 84% of young people have reported worse mental health. They also found that 1 in 5 youth services may have to close following a lack of funding during the pandemic.
So normally around 1 million young people access youth services. Our research is showing us that that's moving up towards near 3 million as a result of the pandemic. We could lose 20% of our provision for young people at the time that there's 3 times the number of young people needing help.
Really lovely to meet you.
While digital support is better than no support at all, Rosie and her team hope they'll soon be able to reopen their stable doors for a time when they believe young people will need them the most. Natalia Jorquera, ITV News.